When Girl Math started out, it was mostly lighthearted fun and usually involved girls making fun of themselves. But it quickly became an issue that some people saw as problematic or damaging to women because it implied they were innately less intelligent or bad with money. But then the trend took a very interesting turn, a hurtful one to some men. And we got the next stage in this online evolution. Boy math. Have you guys heard anything about boy math?
Yes.
What have you heard?
I just watched the TikToks, and some were actually rather amusing to me.
Like they're really 5'10", but boy math is when you're 6 foot, when you're really 5'10".
Yeah, I heard that.
Like
one.
the roundup.
Yeah,
That was funny.
I like that one. Or yeah.
Or what was one that you were talking about, the airplane?
Yeah, there's a guy who's saying, okay, if there's an airplane that's crashing and I jump out just before the plane crashes, you survive.
Okay, gentlemen, tell me we haven't kind of thought about that.
Yeah.
Okay, but so have I. I've thought about that too. I'm like, no.
So take me back to girl math, because we did talk about this earlier on, but take me back. Like girl math was, bad with money, or girl math is when, you go to 5 different stores, you don't spend any money, but then you spend 200 at one store, and then you can divide it up across all the other stores.
Yes.
You saved money.
Yeah.
I guess that was girl math. But then what are we seeing about boy math? Like anything that's insulting?
I think this has
No.
gone. I think that. Well, I think so, in some ways it's gone beyond. This isn't math completely, and where there's a lot of women who have been saying like kind of really harsh things about guys.
One trending video on boy math is stated this: boy math is waiting for her to turn 18 so you can feel better about being a predator.
Oh my God.
Like, why take it that far?
I mean, because maybe she wasn't very good at math and felt offended about girl math. So this is obviously someone who's like hurt. Like, honestly,
I feel like it's a case of, somebody feels hurt and they're just lashing out harder and just trying to insult. You said you found them all funny.
I thought it was funny. Like I took it as the same way that I took the girl math stuff. It was humorous. It was funny. Some of the stuff was dark. I don't mind dark humor. I thought a lot of it was lighthearted.
But why is boy math so much harsher? Is it just known that boys can take more of the crap?
I'm like that with any subject. So I mean, maybe that might be the answer. I don't find any of it really offensive. I thought it was funny.
I'm
laughed.
not a predator, so it's funny.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like,
what
that's
he
not
said.
true. So it's like, this is funny. Like,
It's just, why was girl math taken in a way that, okay, like that was so polite, and then we take girl math and turn it into boy math, and it's just straight out insults. Like we as men find that funny, but like you have to admit that there's got to be some underlying push for this.
Here we go, case by case basis. So maybe the person that made the one about the 18-year-old joke, maybe they were really super offended by the girl math videos, and then maybe the ones about height or people's stamina in certain parts of the home, maybe they found the girl math playful, so they made a playful boy math one.
I feel like it shows something. I feel like it speaks a lot in society. How we take one trend, we blow it up, we make another trend, and it just becomes more hurtful and more hurtful. I don't know. Do you guys agree with me?
I think the other thing is, especially on social, like if a guy is getting roasted on social, everyone will just jump in and roast them. If a guy roasts a girl on social, everyone's gonna attack that guy.
He's
right?
a
It's a
terrible
complete different dynamic. So like to make like a hurtful joke about a guy, like no one's gonna come to like anybody's rescue there. You know what I mean? Like you're on your own, buddy.
Well,
so it is a different dynamic.
Sorry.
Oh, God.
And I mean, some women may get mad at me, but women are many times more emotional and more
They can't take as
sensitive
much?
than men. So
yeah.
if you can't, some women may not be. There's so many cases, but like some people might not be able to take a joke, and they're like, "Hey, you just slap back harder." It's like
I think it's
okay,
valid. I mean, we can't make blanket statements over men and women. I think that's where the challenge is, and it just seems like we are.
that could be part of the problem.
Yeah, and I just think it speaks a lot about society. I think it's kind of sad that society has taken something that was fun and playful, and they took it insulting, and then it's like, okay, now they're just going to scream louder.
We need to have, I think.
We see that in politics. Now we're bringing it down to like little trends.
But the way that I looked at it is I thought a lot of it was lighthearted fun. And I think maybe we just need to find our sense of humors again. I think it's been drowned out in the last couple of years based on what's happened in the world. I think we just need to start looking at stuff and laughing again.
Do you guys think,
thought it was lighthearted.
Sorry to cut you off,
It's
Anthony.
fine.
Do you guys think there's a difference between girls making fun of themselves and girls making fun of guys?
I think there's a difference between anybody making fun of themselves versus making fun of another person. I think you need to have a certain humor about yourself, not take yourself too seriously. But I think it many times shows a level of insecurity when you always start making fun of other people.
Interesting.
What maybe we can all agree, would the intent of the videos maybe play a part in whether or not it's funny or hurtful?
I think the intent.
I thought a lot of the intent was funny.
To be
Fun.
funny. You can tell a lot from somebody's tone. I'll leave it at that because we got to cut off, but I think you can tell a lot from somebody's tone.
Yeah.
When we come back, is AI already getting the best of us? Deep fakes. This is a really good one.
I'ma rule the world, yeah, yeah.